G'day, love. The angels have brought me a message today, a bit of clarity about something that's probably been on your mind a fair bit, your connection with that younger bloke. There's a deep truth the heavenly guides want you to get, something beyond what you can see or hear. This person, this love you might have tried to push away or who seems a bit distant, is fighting an inner battle you'd barely believe. He's wrestling with feelings that hit him like uncontrollable waves, emotions that just won't be tamed by logic or reason. What I'm about to tell you could change everything. This person, even if he seems tough and a bit "she'll be right" on the outside, is carrying a whirlwind of emotions in his heart. The angels are showing that the care, admiration, and affection he feels for you run way deeper than he's willing to let on, even to himself. There's a solid resistance inside him, a constant struggle not to give in to this pull, this connection that seems to challenge all his expectations and what he thinks is normal. Have you noticed how some things in your life aren't just random coincidences? Those little signs that pop up, those sudden thoughts of him, they're not by chance. The angels are getting you ready for what's coming. The young bloke on your mind has been trying his absolute hardest to label his feelings for you as something fleeting, just a friendship or a bit of casual affection. But the angels are making it clear that every time he tries to squash that truth, it just gets stronger. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter he squeezes, the more it slips through his fingers, showing the power of something that can't be held back. This message has landed with you at just the right time, but you need to act quickly to get in sync with this energy. He's at a bit of a crossroads emotionally. On one side, there's the urge to give in to this real, genuine connection. On the other, the fear of being judged, the worry that this relationship won't fit the norm he's been taught, maybe even the age gap, which for him right now is a massive hurdle. He's been trying to convince himself this link is a mistake, a heart's blunder, but his soul knows the truth. And that truth is getting harder and harder to brush aside. The angels are indicating he's been having sleepless nights, thinking about you. These aren't just surface thoughts, but deep reflections on the impact you have on his life. He's going over moments, words, glances, and with each memory your presence becomes clearer, more real. He's looking for logic where there's only feeling, trying to rationalize pure emotion. And it's at this point he's starting to realize this battle is a lost cause. He can't fight what his heart truly wants anymore. There's something really important you need to know. Your light, love, has a transformative power over him. Even from afar, your energy reaches him, touches his soul, and makes him question everything he thought was true about love and relationships. He's drawn to a peace, a wisdom, and a strength he doesn't find in others his age or in other relationships he might have tried to build. It's your very essence calling to him, your authenticity disarming him, even if he doesn't consciously realize it. The angels are showing me he's been unconsciously comparing you to everyone else he meets. And in every comparison, you stand out. It's not a competition, but an undeniable sense that your presence brings something unique, something that fills a void he didn't even know was there. He tries to find the same depth, the same understanding, the same calm in other people that he finds in you, but that's not the whole story. There's something even deeper going on, and he just doesn't find it. This realization, love, has created a quiet frustration in him, a recognition that this connection with you is one of a kind and irreplaceable. He might have tried to tell himself that distance, age, or circumstances were good enough reasons to push this feeling away, but the angels confirm this bond is bigger than any physical or social barrier. It's a soul connection, a tie that goes beyond time and expectations. This person, even if he's putting on a distant or uninterested front, is constantly thinking about you. Your image pops into his head at unexpected times, during everyday tasks, in his most private thoughts. He might be battling not to reach out, not to send a message, not to try and make contact. But every time he resists, the feeling gets stronger, like a spring being compressed that, when let go, snaps back with full force. The angels are working to make that spring release. There's a subtle urgency to this message, love. The angels want you to brace yourself for a big shift in this person's attitude. He won't be able to keep up this inner battle for much longer. The energy he's burning, trying to suppress what he feels, is draining, and he's heading towards a breaking point, a moment where the truth of his feelings will be undeniable and demand action. He's sick of fighting his own heart. He's absolutely knackered from trying to fool himself. And that exhaustion is paving the way for the truth to come out. Get ready, love, because what he's about to feel and admit is something that will go beyond your expectations. It's a love he can no longer hide, not from himself and not from the world. Before we keep going with the message, chuck this mantra in the comments: I deserve love and respect. Right, let's get back to it. Love. This inner struggle that younger bloke has been having isn't just a clash of wills, but a genuine cry from his soul. The angels are showing me he's stuck in a maze of thoughts, where every way out seems to lead straight back to you. His attempts to move on, to distract himself with other company, or fill his time with frantic activities have all been for nothing. None of those tactics have managed to erase your presence from his heart and mind. He might try to fool himself, but the angels confirm that the echo of your name constantly rings inside him, a tune he just can't silence. The angels are indicating that the age gap, which might have been a sticking point for him at first, is now dissolving in the face of the deep feelings he holds. He's realizing that a true connection isn't tied to numbers or social norms, but to the resonance of souls. This young bloke is drawn to your wisdom, your calm, your experience, and the way you see life. He sees you as a safe harbor, a source of inspiration, and a love that challenges him to be a better version of himself. This has really thrown him, as he never imagined anyone could impact him so profoundly. The signs from the universe are becoming clearer and clearer for him. The angels are showing me he's been getting subtle but powerful messages that point him towards you. It could be songs playing at specific times, bits from books that seem to describe your relationship, or even random chats that bring your name up. These little everyday wonders aren't just coincidences. They're the angels opening his eyes to the truth. And there's something really important you need to know. He's been dreaming about you. These dreams aren't just random. The angels are making it known they're clear visions, full of symbolism and a realism that leaves him a bit bewildered when he wakes up. He can feel your touch, hear your voice, or relive shared tender moments. Waking up, the feeling of you being right there beside him is so strong it makes your absence even more noticeable. These dreams are his soul speaking directly to yours, a way to show him the strong connection you two have, even if he tries to fight it. And he's starting to get that there's no escaping this truth. He's been trying to keep busy with mates, his hectic schedule, and new hobbies, but the angels are showing that no matter what he's doing, your image keeps popping up. He might be having a laugh with friends, but suddenly a thought of you hits him, wiping the smile off his face. He could be flat out at work, but a memory of you two throws him off his game. This constant presence in his head and heart is really wearing him out, and he's realizing he can't keep up this act of not caring anymore. But that's not the whole story. There's something even deeper going on. The angels are showing me he's getting closer to a turning point. The energy he's been using to fight his feelings is running out. He's sick of resisting, sick of trying to convince himself there's nothing between you two, and this exhaustion is making room for him to be vulnerable, to accept the truth. He's starting to admit to himself that what he feels for you is genuine and important, something he's never felt before, and this realization is scaring him, but it's also slowly freeing him from the chains of pride and fear. He might be thinking about getting in touch. The angels are saying he's picked up his phone heaps of times, typed out messages, and thought about ways to reach out, but the fear of how you'd react, worried you might knock him back, or that he wouldn't know how to say everything he feels, has stopped him dead in his tracks at the last minute. He's worried you've moved on, that your heart doesn't have room for him anymore, and that uncertainty is what's kept him quiet, even when his soul is screaming for you. This is a ripper chance that's come up. The angels want you to get that his hesitation isn't because he doesn't care, but because he's dead scared of losing what he values most, your possible acceptance. He knows if he opens up, it'll be a big step, and he's worried he won't be up to scratch for what you deserve. But this battle can't go on forever. The universe's push and the strength of his feelings for you are becoming too much to handle. Have you noticed that some things happening in your life aren't just random? Those little signs that pop up, those sudden thoughts of him, they're no accident. The angels are getting you ready for what's coming. This message has hit you at the perfect time, but you need to get cracking to align with this energy. He's heading towards a crucial moment where he'll be forced to face what he truly feels and do something about it. The universe is setting things up so this truth comes out. So he gets that running from this feeling is no longer an option. Your light and loving energy is wrapping around him, showing him the way, even if he doesn't quite know how to walk it yet. Now, before we keep going with this message, type 8888 in the comments to claim the clarity and spiritual alignment the angels are sending. If this message resonated with you and you feel the light it carries, consider chucking us a donation using the thanks button. Every bit of support helps us keep bringing these messages of hope and light to all souls looking for guidance. With your kindness, we can reach even more people. Right, back to the message. Dear soul, the angels are showing me that the intensity of this younger love's feelings for you has hit a critical point. There's no way he can hide it or try to disguise the truth of his heart anymore. The internal battle he's been fighting against this powerful connection is falling apart. And what was once fierce resistance is now turning into an urgent need to get closer. The angels are showing he's giving in, not out of weakness, but because of the overwhelming strength of the love he feels for you. It's a surrender to the truth his soul always knew, even if his mind tried to deny it. He's been watching you, dear soul, with an attention that goes beyond just being curious. He's not just seeing what you post or the news that gets to him, but he's feeling your energy, your change. The angels are saying he's noticed a new light in you, a calmness, a self-assurance that maybe wasn't as obvious before. This renewal of yours, your ability to thrive and find your own peace, is having a deep impact on him. He's wondering how you found that strength, and that admiration only deepens the affection he holds. He's cottoned on that you're not just waiting around anymore, but living life to the fullest. And that realization rattles him. The angels are showing me he's worried he's missed his shot. The fear that you found someone else, or that your heart has closed off to him, is a constant worry. This unease eats him up, because he sees your happiness and reckons it might have been a mistake not to act sooner. He's wondering if there's still room for him in your life, if the time that's passed has created a barrier that's too big to cross. But that's not the whole story. There's something even deeper going on. The angels want you to know that this worry isn't for nothing. It's a kick up the backside for him to get moving, to stop hesitating and face the truth of his feelings. He's at a turning point where the pain of potentially losing you outweighs the fear of rejection. Every day that goes by, the urgency to connect with you grows, and he's realizing that time isn't an ally anymore, but a push for action. There's something really important you need to know. He's been having a good hard think lately, weighing up his choices, his fears, and what's come from his hesitation. The angels are showing me he's rethinking his views on love, age, and what truly matters in a relationship. He's learning that happiness doesn't fit into set rules, and that real affection pops up where you least expect it. This message has hit you at the perfect time, but you need to get cracking. The angels are saying he feels a bit daunted by your strength and presence. Your maturity, your smarts, and your ability to handle life draw him in, but they also make him question if he's up to scratch himself. He sees a depth in you that he really wants, and it makes him want to become a better person, more grown up, more aware. That's a real gift you, dear soul, are giving him, even without knowing it. Yeah, there's still a fear of being knocked back. The angels are showing that's the last hurdle he needs to clear. He worries about how you'd take it, what you'd say. He plays out scenarios in his head, both good and bad, and that uncertainty has kept him almost frozen. But the angels are sure that this barrier is on the verge of crumbling. The strength of his love and the need to reconnect are more powerful than any worry. Have you noticed that some things happening in your life aren't just random? Those little signs that pop up, those sudden thoughts of him, they're no accident. The angels are getting you ready for what's coming. The angels are saying he's getting ready for a yarn, a meetup, a way to get closer. It might not be how he drew it up. It could be something that happens out of the blue, pushed by the universe's energy. But the main thing is, he's ready to take the next step. He's fed up with this heartache, this deep longing that's been bothering him. He needs answers, and more than that, he needs you. This is a big chance for both of you. The angels want you to tune into your gut feeling, your heart's wisdom. If your heart still longs for this bond, if you sense there's something more between you, get ready. Because the universe is lining up the energies, so this truth becomes undeniably clear. He's getting closer, and when he shows up, it'll be with an openness and honesty that might just surprise you. Before we go on with the message, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep creating meaningful content for you. Right, back to the message. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Write in the comments, "I welcome the angels' energy. My lucky number is 7 and I'm blessed. I send love and protection to the person I care for and love deeply. If this message resonated with you, show your support with a thanks and help spread this message of hope to others who need it. Dear soul, what the angels are showing me is that the absence this younger love has felt isn't just uncomfortable anymore, it's an unbearable weight. He's worn out from fighting his feelings for you, and that exhaustion is paving the way for an undeniable truth. He no longer wants to live without you in his life. The angels suggest he feels caught in an internal dilemma, where his urge to reach out clashes with the fear of rejection and the expectations he was taught to follow. But this battle is nearing its end, and his heart is leaning decisively towards you. There's something the angels are making clear now. He's been watching you more than you realize, and your energy has drawn him in, taking him by surprise. Whether it's through social media, mutual mates, or just sensing your vibe from afar, this person tries to stay connected to you. He longs to know how you are, if you miss him the same way he misses you. He's noticed you're moving on, putting yourself first, and finding your own happiness, and that bothers him even more, as the thought of you having grown emotionally distant leaves him restless and deep in thought. This person constantly asks himself, do I still have a place in her heart? Is it too late to give it a go? The angels are showing me these questions haunt him, especially in quiet, lonely moments. He remembers every detail, every shared laugh, every deep chat you had, and each memory makes him realize just how precious your presence was in his life. This is a unique chance, a call that can't be brushed aside. What's happening in this young person's heart right now is a real emotional battle, which is turning into a healing process and deep reflection. For a long time, he avoided facing his feelings, preferring to distract himself or sweep everything he felt under the rug. But the angels are showing that the universe is making this person confront the truth he always tried to suppress. And that truth is simple. He doesn't want to live without you anymore. He might have tried to ignore this bond, but all his attempts to move on without you fell flat. No one else could fill the void you left, because what you had was unique, and now he gets that like never before. The angels are showing me he's realized that age, differences, or what other people think are insignificant compared to the strength of the feelings he holds for you. He's growing and maturing through this experience, and that's a gift he could only receive through this bond with you. The angels are showing that this person is getting closer to making a move. He's been feeling sudden urges to text you, look for you, or try to get closer, but something always holds him back. What he fears most isn't the chat itself, but what that chat could mean. Because deep down he knows if you open the door, everything could change dramatically, and he'll have to completely surrender to these feelings he fought so hard to hide. And this change scares him, because he'd need to let go of old habits, open his heart, and most importantly, admit he was wrong for trying to push this bond away. But the angels say he's got no other choice. His heart is crying out for you, and sooner or later, he'll be forced to take that step. The universe's energy is lining up for this reunion to happen, and he won't be able to resist this call anymore. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life aren't just coincidences? Those little signs that pop up, those sudden thoughts about him, they're not by chance. The angels are getting you ready for what's coming. Now, before we go on, the angels ask you to do a release exercise. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them love and say, I forgive you and set you free, may peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice daily to strengthen your inner peace and let go of anxiety. Right, back to the message. The angels ask you to consider, if this person comes back, will you be ready to forgive? Forgiving doesn't mean putting up with anything, but rather letting go of the past's weight so that whatever decision you make, your heart is at peace. Forgiveness is a powerful healing tool that frees you from the past's hold and opens up space for new possibilities. It's essential for this reconnection, if it happens, to be genuine and free from resentment. The angels are showing that for this reconnection to happen properly, the energy of forgiveness needs to be present in your heart. What's done is done, but the future can still be written with love and truth. And that's exactly what this person is starting to get. He's learning the hard way that chances can't be wasted, that true love doesn't come around twice the same way, and that the affection he feels for you is a gift he can no longer ignore. Dear soul, the angels say this story isn't over yet. There's an outcome being shaped, and you have an essential part in it. Your ability to forgive, to love, and to be open to new things will be the key to what's coming. He's going through a transformation process that will bring him to you, but your energy also needs to be in sync with this truth. Now, close your eyes for a moment and picture this person in front of you. What's the first emotion that pops up in your heart? That feeling brings clarity about what you truly want. He's getting closer, and your inner response will be crucial for the next steps the universe is preparing. This is a message of urgency and hope. Dear soul, the angels are showing me that the inner struggle of this younger love has reached a point where the truth can no longer be silenced. The longing that haunted him has grown so much that it now goes beyond any barrier he tried to put up. He's exhausted from fighting what he feels, and that exhaustion is making way for the full acceptance of your presence in his life. The angels suggest that lately, this person has felt an unease he can't explain. He feels restless, as if always waiting for something, as if there's a gap inside him that nothing seems to fill, a deep sense of emptiness that only you can fill. He's trying to find answers, trying to figure out why this feeling won't go away. But the truth is, the answer's already inside him. He misses you in a way no other love or experience can replace. The angels show me he's been doing a fair bit of thinking, going over old chats, reliving moments in his head, and wondering how things got to this point. There's a growing regret, a realization he could have done things differently, that he should have shown more, said more, allowed himself to feel more. And here's a big one. He feels like he lost you, and that thought is constantly and intensely doing his head in. See, he used to think he had things under control, but now he's realizing it's all out of his hands, and that lack of control is really getting to him. The angels point out he's starting to see you've changed, that you're not the same person who once waited for him, and in a way, that gives him a bit of a shock, because it means it might be too late to get back what's gone. He senses you're stronger, more independent, and your progress makes him question his own choices and actions even more. There's something really important you need to know. The angels show that this person has been keeping an eye on your energy from a distance. He feels something inside you has shifted, for the better. Maybe you've started putting yourself first, valuing yourself differently, focusing on your own happiness, and this change is really hitting him hard. He's cottoned on that you're no longer stuck in the past, and that realization is pushing him to make a move because he's worried you'll drift away for good. This message has come to you at just the right time, but you need to act quickly to connect with this energy. Before we go on, the angels ask you to take a deep breath and connect with this truth. What's truly yours is never lost. Now, let's keep going with the message. The angels indicate this person is getting closer to making a move. It's like they're being given a nudge by the universe to face what they've tried to avoid for so long. But there's an internal hurdle to get over. Fear. He's scared you've moved on, scared your answer won't be what he's hoping for. Scared all this time has created a gap between you that can't be crossed. This uncertainty is what's held him back, even with his heart screaming for you. Have you noticed that some coincidences in your life aren't just coincidences? Those little signs that pop up, those sudden thoughts about him, they're not by chance. They're the angels getting you ready for what's coming. And the angels say something even stronger. This person is about to put everything on the line. He knows he can't keep living with this doubt, this stalemate between wanting to be close and being scared to try. He feels he needs to know once and for all if there's still a way for the two of you. This is a decision he's already made in his heart, even if he hasn't said it out loud yet. Your gut feeling, dear soul, already senses this approach, this energy of change that's in the air. And when that moment arrives, dear soul, you need to be ready for the honesty and vulnerability he'll bring. The angels ask you to think about this. What do you truly want for your love life? Because that answer will be the key to everything that comes next. He's coming to you with an open heart, looking for a connection he's realized is irreplaceable. This is a chance for a fresh start or a real closure, and that choice will be yours, guided by your own inner truth. The angels invite you to open up to this possibility, to let yourself feel what your heart truly desires. The universe is working in your favor, getting things in order so this truth becomes clear. He's coming, not just to ease the longing, but to seek a deep and meaningful reconnection. It's a time for clarity and decision, and your soul is already getting ready for it. Trust the signs, trust your gut, and be prepared for what love has in store for you. The angels show me that the truth of this younger love's feelings for you can't be ignored any longer, not by him, nor by the universe. The longing that was doing his head in can't be held back anymore, and something inside him is crying out for a resolution, for an end to this internal battle. He's starting to get that running from this feeling won't make it disappear. Quite the opposite. Every day, your absence becomes a heavier burden, a pain he can't carry alone anymore, an anxiety that shows up in various ways in his life. The angels point out this person has been feeling a bit lost, without a clear direction in his love life. There's a muddle inside him that stops him from seeing clearly which way to go. He tries to keep busy, tries to convince himself everything will be fine if he just ignores how much he misses you, but that illusion doesn't last long. The universe has been sending constant signs, subtle and intense messages all at once, forcing him to face this unavoidable truth. What he feels for you hasn't ended, and maybe it never even faded. And this realization isn't happening gently, dear soul. This person is feeling a whirlwind of emotions, and within this chaos, there's a battle between fear and an overwhelming desire to do something about it. He's grappling with thoughts of regret, questioning his past decisions and the time he wasted trying to convince himself he could live without you. The angels show me that often this person has found himself reliving past scenes, feeling your presence even when you weren't there. Little everyday things, objects, songs, places, everything seems to be soaked in the energy of what you shared. And this is starting to push him towards making a final decision. Before we keep going, share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Now back to the message. What the angels want you to get is that this person can't run from themselves anymore. Everything they tried to do to quieten this feeling has failed, and failed badly. There's no hiding what's screaming inside their heart, a truth that's become stronger than any logic or fear. And that's why they're about to approach you, not as a test, but as a soul's necessity. There's something really important you need to know. Yeah, the angels indicate that crunch time is coming. This person feels they need to reach out, talk to you, and figure out if there's still a spot for them in your life. But at the same time, they're carrying a deep worry. What if you're not keen anymore? That fear has been their biggest hurdle. Because deep down, this person doesn't just want to chat. They want confirmation that there's still a possible way forward for you two, that your light still shines on them, that your love can still be a reality. They want to know if after everything you can still reconnect in a genuine, mature and caring way. But there's something the angels ask you to think about. If this person came back now, would you open your heart with the same intensity as before? Because that answer will determine the next moves the universe is setting up. Your energy and your openness are crucial for what's coming. If you're ready to welcome that love back, the angels will be working to get all the circumstances in order. If you feel it's time to move on, they'll respect your decision too, but things will be different. This message is spot on for you right now, but you need to get cracking to match this energy. The strength of these feelings has reached a point where she can't even hide them from herself anymore. Even when she tries to go about her usual day, something inside her calls out your name, wanting to be heard. The urge to reach out to you is getting stronger every day, but there's still something holding her back from making that last move. It's clear this person is feeling a bit spooked, not just scared of how you'll react, but scared of what getting close again could mean for her life, because she knows that once she makes this choice, there'll be no turning back. She feels that if she does reach out, she'll need to be ready to truly open up. No hiding, no games, no holding back. And that kind of openness really spooks her, as she's never let herself feel anything like it before. But the truth is, he's ready to face that fear. Life has been throwing situations his way to get him to confront his feelings. Chats where your name comes up, places that remind him of you, dreams so real they leave him a bit dazed when he wakes up. All this is happening because this person needs to get that they can't keep living in this limbo, this stuck situation that's eating them up. If this message hits home for you and your situation, drop a comment saying, "My love is timeless and true." Share your experiences below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stuff. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.